You're tuned in to the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, hosted by LBC.
We gonna throw down. That's right, we gonna get serious.
Party time!
Hey, yo, what is the deal? This is the Real Game No Gimmick podcast, and I am your host, LBC. We back at it. I got the stars of the show with me. I got my guy, Jay Caesar from the Just Effects podcast. What up, my guy, Jay?
What's going on with the gang? What's going on with the fam? How's everything going?
Man, you know, good moods and everything, man, you know.
Yeah, I'm good, man. Positive vibes in the air right now. Oh, for the most part. Let's keep it at the for the most part.
Okay. Man, we got the OG, PG, Black Money Media CEO. What's the deal, my guy?
Man, what's good, man? What's good?
The PG shuffle. Let's do the PG shuffle, guys.
Ain't no shuffling. We standing 10 toes, nigga. Ain't no shuffling. We good.
This is what we like to call the big three. Yeah. We like to call this the big three right here. Hey, yo, we got my guy HB in the building. What up, HB?
What it do?
Not Jet Boy.
Yeah, boy. What it do, fellas?
All right, yeah, let's get these views up now. This is where our views come in at right here.
Before we go.
This shit. That shit that get these views up. But before we talk Nolan, we gotta talk about the lady. And PG, you sound like you didn't hear that story. The lady that shot the man that found because he was under the daughter's bed.
Oh no, I researched a little bit of it because it had got so big, and that's one of the other things that I wanted to talk about too.
All right, so we had all gave our takes on it.
Okay, because I didn't hear none of that. I wouldn't. So can we recap a little bit?
Absolutely. I thought the woman would be found guilty and that she was wrong. If I'm not mistaken, Jay thought the woman would get a little time, but she was right because she found I don't want to speak for Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
So basically, I said that I think that what she did was a good thing. Although it was a good thing, she's going to have to do some time. So she's gonna plea down to a manslaughter charge, do 5 to 7, probably be out in 3 to 4, and they're gonna have to deal with the daughter. HB said, HB don't remember.
Where he going? He
going. All right, so HB basically, I don't remember what HB was basically saying. I think HB was on the side of saying that
he was with you.
Yeah, I think he was coming like
we back. HB.
Oh yeah, HB. What was your thoughts on the girl that shot the boy in the head, man?
Like at the time, I didn't know how old.
Be your original thought when we first said that first time.
Yeah, your original thought.
That's what I was saying at the time. I didn't know how old it was. At the time, I mean, my original thought, I feel like he did
20 and 13.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hold on. I didn't know the age at first though. It was only that she was a teenager.
Yeah, and he was grown, right, HB?
Right.
Yeah.
We didn't know the age at first. We just knew she was a teenager. We didn't even know she was 13. We were saying 16 or 17.
I think I had told everybody that she was 13, and that's why I kept on saying what I was saying. That I think he should have posted got hit because me and HB was going back and forth because I also blamed the parent for why she did what she did.
Okay, yeah, right. Why she shot him, right?
No. I blame the parent for why the girl even let the boy in the first place.
For being fast. Got you.
Yeah.
So New Direction. Did y'all also know this? Did y'all know that the boy was special needs?
No, we
That's
did
what.
not.
All right, hold up. So yeah, I did know about
No,
that.
we did not.
I heard that was a thing.
He was.
However,
He was. So he
I
was
don't
one of.
believe
He
in
was.
that.
He
I
was.
don't
No, hold
believe
on,
it.
hold on, hold on. I do. LBC. He was a Michael Downey.
What's that?
He was a slow class nigga. So not the nigga that's all the way. He is basically called LD, learning disability. Okay.
So I don't. Right. Okay.
So do you know about LD niggas?
I just don't know. I don't know about that. But I just think like this. I believe that if you had enough sense to know that you was doing something wrong, then you had enough sense to know that you probably shouldn't have put yourself in that position.
Fact, because you hid under the bed.
Right.
But
When you hide, if he was that slow, he would have just still been in the bed chilling or looking confused.
I'm
But
sorry,
I
Jay.
digress. I digress.
No. I hear you, Jay. I hear you, Jay.
Before
That's
we
a
get
good
into
point.
it, I want to get PG. I want to get you PG because we ain't get you at all. We revised what we said. Now that we got more
The
information.
whole shit. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Got
because
you.
I got different views on it for sure myself.
Right.
Too.
And I'm sure HB
So
do
look.
too.
So my thing is on that whole situation. It's a lot of people at fault here. So
Okay.
we're gonna start with the mother. Okay. And she's at fault, I believe, more than any of the children. Okay. And this is the reason why I say this. I believe she's at fault for one, not having her child, which is her daughter, respectful enough. Now, we all got kids, and we all know the type of shit they do. So,
yes,
let's not put it past her and say, "Oh, well, she was at work. She didn't know that her daughter was." Nah, you know what kind of child that you are raising.
She did know.
Thank you. You know.
She said I'd kill a nigga if I find him in this house.
So therefore,
she already knew.
Thank you. So LBC, therefore, you already know your fault, but you're choosing to ignore it.
Okay.
Let's start with that statement. You're choosing to ignore your fault in the reason why a nigga would even be in your house in the first place. If your daughter was raised the right way, she wouldn't even be thinking about niggas.
And you wouldn't be making that threat.
And you wouldn't even have to make that threat.
Period. I never made that threat.
And you have a daughter, correct?
Two.
A grown daughter, two daughters. Thank you. Because they're raised correctly. You never had to make that threat. So that's number one where the mother is at fault. Number two.
This where. Okay, my bad.
Go ahead. No, you good.
No, go ahead. Because this is what me and Jay be crashing about. So I think differently. But go ahead and finish though.
No, go ahead. HB, go ahead and clash with PG right now, real quick. Make your point.
Right. If you don't feel that she's at fault.
I just believe when a person,
I have to hear that.
Mind goes to where it go. Like, I don't believe it's the parents' fault. I believe a teenager gonna do what they want to do regardless. I don't believe it's the way that you raise a child. You know what I'm saying? A lot of parents didn't raise their kids to be killers. They snap, get the killing. They go off in the, you know what I'm saying?
But you got a foundation though.
You got a
foundation. Your kids don't become killers most of the time. But you got a real foundation. Your kids don't become killers though. To be honest with you.
I mean, everybody.
Go ahead.
I mean, yes.
I'm gonna get him. I'm glad. HB, come on, my nigga. I'm glad. I'm ready.
I mean, you get to that age, your own shit. You gonna go do what you want to do. Like my mom didn't raise me to do a lot of stuff I did. She raised me right. You know what I'm saying? I chose to go do that. I could have chose to go to school. I could have chose
Listen.
Hey, look, hey, HB, you completely missing a whole aspect of it though. When you say that your mother, hold up, when you say your mother didn't raise you to do such and such, you got to remember that she also didn't. She didn't
Raise
not
you
raise
not
you. She didn't not raise you to do the other
right,
though. She didn't do
right,
the thing. She didn't do the proper
right,
things to keep you
right,
away from those things, to keep you
right,
away from the people that influenced
right.
you to do those type of things.
No, if you listen,
Hold on, Jay. Hold on, Jay. Let me ask you something, HB. Let me ask you one question.
shoot.
The way your mother raised you, would you ever have put somebody in a predicament to get murdered
Say that again.
knowingly? The way your mother raised you, would you knowingly put someone else in a predicament to get murdered?
Hell no.
Like if your mom said, HB,
No,
don't
he
ever
answered
come
it. He
in
answered
this
it.
house, I'm blazing
Thank you.
them.
He answered it.
You wouldn't-
He answered it. He already answered it. He said, hell no. He answered
Hell
it. That
no.
means he come from a good fucking upbringing. He answered it. That means he knows fucking better. And that's the point that we trying to make. That's
So
it.
if
That's
I-
all.
if I-
That's
if I-
all, HB.
So if I choose to do it, that was me making that choice. You can't blame my parents for that.
But if you
All
raise
All
it
right,
right,
hey, all right. Look, don't be vague. Look. Don't be vague. We not gonna be vague. We gonna be straightforward with this. All right, boom. So let's say my mama raised me. She said, "Hey, look, boy, don't be getting no girls pregnant, right? All right, cool. I might not go get a girl pregnant, but I might see my friends doing it, and she didn't put no preventative measures by saying, "Hey, you got to be in the house by this time, and you can't." You matter of fact, don't even be focusing on girls or whatever the conversation is. She didn't deter my mind from it, right? She just said, "Don't be getting no girls pregnant." So it's a chance that I can still get a girl pregnant because that's my choice, right? That is my choice, right?
Shit,
Yeah.
Right?
because you don't know what to do. You
Right?
don't know what to not do. You don't know what not to do. You don't
You
have
don't
no
know what
parameters set.
exactly, and that's the point. She didn't raise you to go out there having kids. She told you not to have no kids. She said, look, HB, look, baby boy, I do not want to be a grandma at 36. But goddamn it, she ain't tell you all the things to do to prevent it. She said, don't do it. My granddad told me so many times, don't get no girls pregnant. Boy, before I was a senior, I got a girl pregnant. I ain't know what not to do to get a girl pregnant, so I tried, but shit, it happened. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So I had a partner.
when that
I had a
wet.
partner. So I had a partner that grew up in the church. His family all grew up in the church for years. They like real quick Christians and go by the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way they came up.
Side
You know what I'm
note,
saying?
which don't mean shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying that still, it might not mean nothing to you, but to them, it means something. And that's how they bring their kids up. That's their religion, and that's what they believe in.
Some of the
But
dirtiest people in the church.
hold
HB.
on. But he straight gangster. You know what I'm saying? He chose to go to the street. Okay, I guess what I'm trying to say is, what is teaching your kids right? Because from his parents, they was teaching right. They was going by the Bible. That was their religion.
It don't got nothing to do with church.
Hold on, but then he had the choice. This is all he knew. Since he was growing up, this is what they family on. But he still decided to take that street route. So where did they go wrong? And they should be the blame.
They went wrong by allowing him to be around and involved with the people that was in the streets.
I mean, was that school when he was going to public schooling like everybody was and learned it from school or learned it? I mean, sometimes you have a bad apple, you have a bad seed. And
Can I interject real quick? I just want to HB. I just want to say something because I come and I'm just going LBC know I come from both sides. I just want to interject and I just want to say that from my experience to my view, the biggest mistake is as religion, people put too much behind that and instead of the actuality of reality and raising their kids and keeping them out of what's really going on in the actual streets. So a lot of people be blinded by religion. To me, honestly, what I've seen in I'm 40 plus years old. What I've seen in my actuality and my reality of life, religion is the same as any cult there is out there. You understand what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say I am a firm believer in God and spirituality. I'm spiritual, but I understand that religion can be a cult because I know and have seen some of the dirtiest people in the church. I've had to threaten to beat ministers' ass because of the way they treat my mom, who is also a minister because she's a woman in the church. I've had to pull them niggas aside, like, nigga, if you, and she's also handicapped, so I've had to do instances to where a nigga damn near wanted to push my mother aside and knock her over. And my mom, LBC, know for years, my mom walked on the cane. Ever since niggas know me, they know my mom, she walk on the cane. Like, you don't disrespect my mother, you don't push my mother. I watched a nigga in the pulpit come down out the pulpit and push my mother aside because she got more, basically not necessarily fame, but more people know her in the church.
Seniority.
You just getting there, but she grew up in this church, so more people know her there, even from a child. And you just getting here, but you push her. You want to push her because you want to be the center of attention. I had to pull a nigga to a side and tell him inside the church, I don't give a fuck. Hold on, HB. I had to tell this nigga in the church, and LBC can attest to this shit. I tell this nigga dead ass in the church, nigga, I don't give a fuck what you got going on here. But if you do something sideways to my mom again, I will beat your ass out that pulpit. And I told him that, and I was 17 years old, my nigga. I am not playing, period, about no religion, about nothing. I've seen a lot. And I understand a lot. And I've overstood a lot. So sometimes some of these things don't make sense to me when we get to bringing certain elements in, because that church shit ain't gonna really mean nothing to me. And no disrespect to God and no disrespect to what anybody believes, but the people that I've seen inside that building have been some of the worst people I've ever met in my life. Some of the best people I've ever met in my life ain't never set foot in that church, but they know how to treat other people just because they know about humanity and they know about the things that's law of man.
So in short, I'm just gonna make it. I'm about to sum it. Hold up. I'm about to just sum it up into like a few words, basically. So in short, being raised religious is basically lacking substance of real world experience. It's almost like when you first indulge in that first bite of that whatever your favorite dessert is. Let's say whatever your favorite dessert is. You like it so much, your endorphins just go crazy, so you want more of it and you start indulging more and more. If don't nobody ever tell you that you can't eat that much or it's gonna make you get big or whatever, then you might fuck around and get big. It's basically that concept, bro.
Next thing you know, you 300 pounds because nobody never told you that this ain't what you really supposed to be on.
Right.
This is not that good for you. It might be good. It might be good in doses. It might be good in doses. Some of the things might be real. Some of the things might be for real. Some of the things might be good. It's good in doses, but don't follow everything. Don't just grab every fucking piece of cake you see out there. Every piece of cake ain't for consumption, my nigga.
Yeah, that might have been a bad example I used. That wasn't what I was saying. I was just trying to use the example for example. What I'm basically just trying to say, if you raise your kid the right way under your assumption of what's raising your kid the right way, and they don't turn out right, or they do something to go outside of how you raised them, what's the excuse then?
There's no excuse because your child will never have a person in the house that you didn't invite.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Hey, so I'm gonna confirm what you saying, HB. I got you. I got you, HB. I got you, HB. Check me out. I got you. So, in the sense of, let's call it the perfect home, and let's call it kid. Matter of fact, fuck it. We talking Fresh Prince of Bel Air shit. I remember the spinoff of the new Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Carlton was in the closet doing dope. Now, In
see
real
that too.
time, Carlton should have never been doing no dope, man. He should have never been, but he was doing it. So to your point, HB, you're right. He did that shit. It wasn't something that was taught to him. He just found out how to get to it. But how did he find out how to get to it? Well, some friends at school. Well, what kind of friends did he have at school? His parents couldn't monitor all that for the most part because obviously he's at school and this is his time to be alone and their time to be at work. So basically, when those type of things happen, it's not something to say if an accident happened and the parents were no good, but it is more so a situation where it's like, okay, some shit happened and the kid that fucked up, they have to bounce back from that. It's more so about how do they bounce back from that shows resiliency or whether they are defeated, or that's what shows the side of, is this a good parent, or was they raised right, or was they raised in a decent way, or what. So it's not always so clear cut and dry, but there are some telltale signs. And in this situation, I think it's a super telltale sign that mom and daughter already had a conversation saying that if you do this, that, and the third, not to mention that the girl was so out of it that she would mess with an older guy, about 7-8 years older than her, and had a mental disability that was known about in the community. So she
knew she could trick him into doing what she wanted him to do.
Right, so it's a culmination of events that create. It's a culmination of create the illusion to say, well, damn, I don't know if this was a good mom for real.
Thank you. She learned that from her mom because she learned her dealings with her mom's boyfriends or whatever. But that's another subject. But
her mom let her see too much.
Exactly. So I wanna also say this. Hold on, before this shit escape me. I want to say this. I believe that the ultimate basis for the child, for the girl, bringing the man into the home, because this is not a boy, this is a man. Let's all agree. Can we agree to that? Whether
grown ass man.
Whether or not he was slow or not, this is a man.
Grown ass man.
Okay, so we all know. So we know. Oh shit! Hold on. I know why. Hold on. I know why. All right. I fixed it. We all know why I think the boy was even invited in. Not because of the woman, and I'm talking about the mother, said so many threats along the years. I believe that the ultimate basis, the reason why the boy was in the house, is because the threats never been taken upon. They've never been followed through. I think that's the ultimate basis. When the mom used to say shit, it was, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that.
And they never do shit
and get away with it and never do nothing about it. There was no structure in the home. There's no, if I say don't do this, this what's gonna happen. So when she said, if I find a nigga, I think it got to the brink. I think there have been other episodes. This ain't the first boy that been caught. I think
why she got ring cameras on both sides of the house. Why she got cameras on both sides of the house?
She knows the first boy that has been caught. This is just the last. This is the one that this is the straw that has broke the camel's back because she's never followed through on any of her promises as a man. I mean, as a parent. I'm sorry, and I mean the reason why I say that is because in my head I'm thinking if there was a man present, that this would not have been a problem. Because that daddy would have came through and whooped that ass a time or two, and that daughter would have known that for sure that if a man would have or a boy would have been caught in there, he would have died. Because dad.
I think I have to say I do think like, and I agree with what you said, about 90%. The 90% is because I believe that maybe later in life. See, this is that discipline thing that you just spoke about, PG. That's
Yeah.
something that happens early in life. You have to instill those things early. Once they get to a certain age, if you didn't instill that early, now you have a rebellious child. So if you was one of those parents, if you was one of those parents that when they was 3 and 4 and 5, you allowed a lot of bullshit to happen and you ain't really do nothing about it, you ain't say nothing about it, or you was a pushover, like you said, you didn't actually act on your threats. Yeah, you've created a monster now, because once they're 10, 11, 12, once they're 10, 11, 12 and shit, they not giving a fuck about none of that. It ain't enough ass whoopings you can give them that's going to make them give a fuck about what you're talking about.
Because it's so repetitive, they know you're not going to do shit.
So do that mean she killed him not because he was in there and not because of him, if it happened multiple times, but more because to show her, you know what I'm saying? I done warned you, I done threatened I'm gonna kill somebody if they in here, and she killed him because of what she
in essence, HB, yes.
Hey, so
because that's what we mean by breaking point. This was it.
Yeah.
For the mom.
Yeah.
This is like I've told you time and time again, like, yo.
And this is where it kind of gets sticky at, because originally I was in the mindset of her. I did not know that she was not home when this shit happened. I thought this whole time the bitch was in the house sleeping. I thought she came. I thought she woke up and the boy was hiding under the. See, that's why I was confused at how did she know he was hiding under the bed. But now that I know that the girl came home from work, she scooted from work. I had to change it changed up my feng shui.
But hold on. Go ahead, LBC.
Recap the story, because I said that from the gate. And I even said that I thought she might have had the gun in her purse or something, because how she get to it so fast. She was at the door. She was at the door when she said, "Better not be no man in my house." At the door. So I knew she was getting off of work, coming in.
And why would she know that? Because it has been a repetitive issue.
But the thing is, I want to make the point that HB, y'all all made valid points. HB had earlier said sometimes kids just go left, and that's true for some part, because if for those people that got brothers or siblings, y'all not exactly the same, even though y'all was raised in the same house, same parents, y'all ain't exactly the same. Y'all don't go the same way. Y'all ain't gonna go exactly the same way. So HB make a great point, but at the same time, you ain't gonna stray too far. You ain't gonna go too far from your training, your basic training, because at the end of the day, when push comes to shove, that foundation you got going, that conscience that you have is a different conscience when you had parents that was really putting it in you from the gate. But this was dead ass wrong. This lady was dead ass wrong. She followed the dude off. She let the man off the porch, like we said, HB and Jay. I said she had to follow him out because he was right there dead by the porch, by the door. Remember we kept saying that? She followed the man out.
He did what she asked.
Right. She got out. She followed him out, went to the porch with him. It sounded like they had a little conversation, and she blazed him down there.
Point blank range. Say it, nigga. Point blank range. Because this disgusts me. I don't like this lady. Like, I'm just being honest, bro, because all that you just described entails that, one, like you just said, she followed him.
We didn't know at the time, though. We didn't know this at the last time we talked about it.
Okay, all right, cool.
So we suspected it, though. I suspected it because of where the body was laid.
Right. She asked him to get out the house. She asked him to get out the house. But hold on, let me go back to this. Let me circle back. Hold on.
I just want to say this. I didn't know that. See, that's the thing. When y'all said when it was said that he was on the porch or some shit, my mind told me he was running out the door and she shot and he just so happened to fall out the house. That's what my mom was telling me. I didn't know.
Even still, as a real nigga, I don't care how far you go back. I don't care how far you go back. You can go to Wild, we can go to 1800s. Shooting somebody in the fucking back is disrespectful. I don't give a shit. If you are shooting somebody in the back, that means they are leaving the threat. They are not a threat.
Hey, look, I'm gonna put it to you this way. A motherfucker. Hey, this was my stance. This was my stance when I originally said it. If I catch a nigga in my house with my daughter, I'm blowing your back off too if you running. I don't give a fuck how disrespectful it is. You disrespecting me by fucking my little teenage daughter or trying to. That's where my mind was at.
Okay, I get it. We just a little different because I want to see you in your face and I might blow your face off.
Man, I'm blowing whatever.
I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna stand you up as a man, and then I might blow your face off. That's how I am. I'm not gonna shoot you in your back. I'm not gonna shoot you in your back.
Yeah. LBC.
I'm gonna shoot you in the face. So I
right. But see,
I asked you last episode. Like you never had a girl sneak you in the crib, and you said,
I said yeah. And I said if I got blowed in my, I said if it would have happened to me, I wouldn't be upset. I can't be upset.
I know, but hold on, can I talk, player?
No.
You was chopping. I couldn't hear you. My fault.
If it happened to me, I can't say nothing about it because I'll be dead.
I was saying it was wrong how she walked him down like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's wrong.
Well, see, I didn't know she followed him. That's again, like I say, I was under the impression that he just was running from out of the house and she shot him. I didn't know she followed him out the house. They had a conversation and all that shit. I didn't know all that.
Yeah.
She shot him. I said he was.
Hey, yeah, that was some dirty shit. That's grimy. She should get she gonna get the whole life bill. She gonna get that elbow because it's premeditated and all that shit.
Yeah,
that was premeditated and everything.
You can't have a conversation with somebody and then let them leave and then shoot them in the back.
Well, even with the fact that she came all the way home from work, knowing that he was
attorney gonna say. Yeah, but that's what the attorney gonna argue right there, and that's automatically. That's automatically
it ain't self-defense.
That's gonna be
running.
Yeah, it's not. Threat. He don't have no weapon.
She called him, but he wasn't a threat. It's like they wasn't in harm. He was trying to get out the door.
Hey, what we looking like? Cause I see you, LBC. What we looking like? Is we ready to go to Nolan or what?
Yeah, let's get it.
No, what we let's complete this one. Are we done with all of this one?
I think we good on this, man.
Because I think we all agree. I think we kind of. What y'all feel? Because I think
we all do agree. We all agree now.
That's fucking wrong.
I mean, now. I still feel like cool. Buddy got his shit blowed off. Cool. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Just off the contrary, that the man was
diabolical.
Look, I'm just gonna tell, but the fact of the matter is the dude is a predator, man. He a predator.
Okay.
So
I'm cool.
Okay. And I always keep saying, and I said this in the last episode, man, they had other kids in the house. What if Buddy was really on that type of timing?
No.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Oh, stop, Jay. Stop. Because I want to get to something else. I want to get to Nolan. I think we all. Let's set aside a time. I think we need to dig into this further because I don't like that road that you're going down with him. Only because we also know, and I want to bring this point. The only reason why this woman knows how to try, and this is what I believe that she was doing, because this was a special needs boy in the neighborhood. But she thought he was fine. So, this is what I believe. We can clip note this. All four of us can come back to this at another point. because this is really, really deep on it. I believe that she has developed a female dominantarian, whatever the fuck you want to say, domineering attitude from her mother, because she has watched her mother deal with bitch niggas in the hood, push them around, do whatever she wants, and she has picked up this characteristic. She has picked up this motive, and she found somebody that she thought, because let's not forget, this can't be the first time a nigga was in the house, because that's not what a mother would say out the blue. Okay, so in the hood, she's heard rumors that it's been niggas in your house while you was at work. So this is how the hood worked. We know this how shit worked. So this is why the mom come home and tell the daughter, if I find a nigga in here, I'm gonna kill him. Because she's been hearing things that the daughter has been bringing niggas in this house. Like I said before, this is not the first nigga that has been inside that house. Why was he under the bed? He a special needs nigga. She told him to hide there. He don't know what the fuck he doing. This is not a nigga that got it all. This is not. So now we taking this nigga. And Jay, I'm glad you touched on this. This is why I say we can go to this on another thing. I don't believe he was a predator. I believe the media is making him out to be a predator. I believe he was
automatically a predator, PG, for being 20 and dealing with a 13-year-old.
I get it, but I don't think he knew the difference. Being that he was a special needs nigga, he just
you might have just gave David his defense, boy. You might want to stop.
All right, let's hold on.
No, not David. No, not David. I ain't talking about David. Fuck David. No, that's a whole different issue. David ain't special needs. David knew what the fuck he was doing. Fuck David. Fuck David, nigga. I hope that nigga get the chair. And that's where I stand on that.
Well, let's get to Nolan Webb.
All right, let's go.
So, what y'all want to talk about? What's new?
Well, the autopsy said that he was found drowned.
They got him without what?
He did drown.
They got it. They got him without the throat.
Yeah, they ain't got the throat yet though.
So
For some reason.
How can you tell somebody drowned without the throat?
Wait, hold on. Didn't they get like a bad autopsy because the body was already tampered with?
I mean, the autopsy was already performed by state officials.
Mississippi.
Yeah, and then it was sent to them.
We can't trust nothing done after that.
I mean,
I can't.
That's why you didn't. That's why you ain't get the throat. Well, that's why you ain't get the throat.
Exactly.
But you'll get the throat. But you should get the throat. You should be getting the throat sometime this week though.
Now listen.
But it's not about the lungs.
When you drown, no, you don't feel. You're not. I don't know about drowning. You don't fill up with your body. Don't fill up with water.
Your lungs do. Yeah, your lungs do.
But
did they find the lungs?
It got to go through the throat first.
Look, they said it was consistent with drowning so far. It's no foul play at hand. This is from the second source. Now, so far, there's no foul play at hand. That's where we go. Realistically, that's where we kind of have to go, and then we can make our assumptions from that point, you know?
But there are bruises on the back of the head.
It was a bruise. It was a bruise. Yeah, it was a bruise. They did call out, it's like a 2.5 inch, I think, square, like shape. I think. It was a blunt force trauma, though, for sure. You're right, PG.
What do they think that came from, or they don't know?
They don't know.
So before all the shit happened, the shit that they got off the phone is like alluding to a fight or a misunderstanding. Nigga was begging for his phone back. Next thing you know, everybody split up. He come up missing. But he was in an argument, but it was supposedly so many people there that they had to take 3 boats. But he was in an argument with somebody. Go ahead.
Let me ask you real quick. I'm sorry. Let me ask you real quick.
No,
because we never got your. We all talked about this, and we're gonna continue to talk about it right now. But we never got your opinion on the case and what you think in the first place. Like, what do you think happened? What do you think? What's your opinion on the case?
Damn, you had to ask me that, man. You know how I get out, man. Let me speak freely. This is a real game, no gimmick, right?
Absolutely.
And it hurts my heart to say. That's why I'm pausing between this shit. It's not no dramatic shit or nothing. A week later, I found out that there were also, and we all can go back, we ain't got to do it now. We can go back and confirm that there was, and you know how I get, LBC, there was at least 2 or other 3 black boys killed too along this weekend. Along that weekend. Nolan
Mississippi?
Just among the South, period. So Nolan is just the biggest case.
Yeah, another one drowned, right?
Right. So, you know how I get, bro. You know how I get. I feel in my heart, and I hate using that word. I hate the word feel. I got a strong notion that there's a bounty out on us, period. And this shit ain't no coincidence. Because if you look at the case, even with Nolan, the nigga that's the judge, and I believe the district attorney, don't quote me on this shit, but these motherfuckers are connected. They have a picture where all these niggas is at their house. And when this happened, all the kids went silent, all the parents went silent, all the judges went silent, all the people that are in those political figures in the political positions in those small towns went silent. Because a lot of those kids that are involved in that boat and in that fucking weekend, that event, a lot of those kids are the kids of people that are in position and power there. And I really do believe that if we follow our history, I believe that there's secret bounties that are on us. And this is the exact reason why, and that's why I want to get away from the word feel. I want to say believe, because I'm always going to believe this shit, because this is what it adds up to. I always tell my kids, and I suggest y'all tell y'all kids too, don't trust none of these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? If they don't grow up in your 4 walls, don't trust them, because this is what this shit leads to. You put too much trust into these people that you call your so-called friends, and I believe that you get caught up in things like this. And I think it's way deeper than what a lot of people are talking about and what a lot of people are bringing like around. I really do believe it's a bounty out on us, because these wouldn't be coincidences if it wasn't. So, and that's where I want to stand off on that, man. And then y'all can go on about that. Protect your kids, man. Protect your essence. Protect this culture, because it's under attack.
Yeah,
more ways than one.
Hey, y'all see what I just put?
Nah.
Group chat?
Nah, I got it here. Nah, because I'm.
Yeah, so what I had said was I believe that they killed him. I believe it was some type of fight. I believe that he was jumped, and I believe it's a cover up.
All true.
I also believe that you can't be the only one. You can never be the only one when in situations like that. You got to at least have another black person with you, man. I just hate to say it. You got to, because they gonna make sure they at least gonna help you. they maybe they'll help you more. You got a good chance they'll help you. You just can't be the only one. HB like he has something to say.
Okay, no, HB, I'm looking at what you're saying.
What is it?
It's
I'm
just
driving. I haven't
it's,
looked.
I see it. I'm trying to figure out what it got to do with what we talking about right now.
I said it in the group chat. That's a whole other subject, but it's kind of
Okay.
going on.
No, he's HB, I'm with you. I'm gonna just say that and we'll move on. No, HB, I'm with you. Because that was something that's not for right now. That's not for right now. It's on a different plane, let's say. It's on a different
So
that's tough because it's on this topic, but it's on a different plane. HB,
no, go ahead. Put it.
No. HB on a different. HB on something different. And I see where he on. I see what he on.
He ain't got
Why we on the time? Why y'all keep talking like we be on the time there? We don't got enough time.
Well, no, because I know what LBC doing.
No. We ain't got no time limit because I'm gonna chop this thing up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Bet.
We ain't got no time limits. We chopping this.
Yeah. Y'all be my companions on my.
We'll run every one of these segments. We'll go. Every one of these segments will be episodes.
So let's continue about Nolan then.
Yes.
Let's go further because y'all heard what I had to say, what I felt, what I believe. Let's switch.
I look at a lot of this stuff. And I know, like, I understand understand that a lot of times, sometimes, most times, things can be peculiar to us, and then we sit back and we pull that race card. And this, I think in this moment of all moments, this is one of the most evident situations, and I'm pretty sure I think that y'all might have thought I was about to take it a different route while how I started it, which I did that on purpose. But I do believe that this is one of those. I do believe that this is one of those situations where it is actually something that we probably have to say, yeah. I definitely think that it's some foul shit going on, but I also believe that this shit is gonna get covered up for sure. Now, in the last episode, I do believe I said the same thing, but added the caveat that I guess we have to find out what happens in the next 10 to 15 years, because if you pay attention in any of these type of situations, most times these niggas that get away with this shit, it don't really pan out in their favor.
You're right. That's what you said. You made, and that's a great point. You said Zimmerman. Who else? Zimmerman, the biggest name we can think of right now, though. He living bad. He can't get no job. None of that.
Yeah. Oh, that girl Casey Anthony that killed her kids.
The kids, yeah, Casey Anthony, fucked up.
But let me ask,
on death row. No, just playing.
Let me ask HB or NJ. Any of this new information change how y'all felt the last time we talked about it?
Well, kind of, in a way. But whenever you tell me that you didn't get 100% of the body parts, it kind of just leaves me still in that same position, you know? Because like at the end of the day, if the autopsy comes out and they say, yeah, nah, this little nigga, he just drowned and it's just what it is. Like, I have to accept that's what it is. I can't stress myself out about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? But at the same token, if they come back and they say some shit like, oh, they sent us a throat, but we're not sure if it's the same throat, then it's like, okay, yeah, buddy, yeah, nigga, yeah, we need to wrap up Mississippi. We need to go do some deep diving. Feds need to go down to Mississippi and do some detective working, because this shit fucked up.
What about you, HB? Change up anything, new information make you feel any different than last time we talked?
Now that I know the ages, it kind of lean me towards. I feel a little different.
HB, I think you're talking about the wrong thing, HB.
You ain't talking about that money.
Yeah, I went back to the thing. I mean, it's plain and cut. Like what's understood don't need to be explained.
No, it do need to be explained. It
Well,
do
hold
need to be
on.
explained.
All the evidence is right there.
Hold on.
Y'all see what happened. We knew what
Hold on.
happened.
I'm sorry. Respectfully, if nobody changed their mind, we can talk about something else.
Hold on, let me shoot my how I feel real quick. I mean, I just suspected foul play. You know what I'm saying? And we see all the evidence there. We just waiting for it to come out. We just waiting for the story to come out. We already see what happened. We know what happened. All the evidence is there. But then the politics.
Really no evidence though.
It's evidence he was murdered.
But we don't know that yet because the autopsy said he drowned. It wasn't homicide.
You wait for an autopsy to tell you he was murdered. How many people was there?
And they said they didn't have the toxicology.
So
I don't think the toxicology came out yet.
So he was just by himself and drowned. Wasn't nobody with him. All the stories that's coming out, he was there. He left with the girl. So did nobody see him? He just drowned. He just disappeared. Come on, man. Clean cut case. They just
not really though, because HB, I don't know if you know anything about the ocean or like the beaches and the gulfs and stuff like that, but you know,
they see him. I mean, was
high tides and waves and shit can wipe a nigga out quick for real.
How many people were out here? They said it was so packed they needed 3 boats to carry the people back. 3 boats. That's how packed it was. Did nobody see what happened to him and he just drowned?
But this is why I'm saying it's not so clear cut and dry, because everything you saying I can always refute it with something else. The 3 boats, maybe that took the damn near majority of everybody off the island. It was only him, the girl, and a couple other people left. So it's not really clear cut and dry. We really need to get all of the toxicology full autopsy to be able to really say, okay, yeah, we're really still only speculating on what we.
Right now, we don't got no true answers, but it still don't look good. And I still feel the same way.
It don't look good. Yeah, no. Your friend, it don't look good if your friend drowned, you come back with their phone and don't know what happened to them. Yeah, it definitely don't look good. But then whenever the autopsy come back when the autopsy come back and tells you, and this is from their source, their autopsy, not the state's autopsy, their autopsy telling you, well, it doesn't look like there's any foul play, you kind of got to look and be like, well, shit, maybe there was an accident that happened. Like maybe let's play the devil. Let's say this could have been a situation. Maybe the blunt force trauma on the back of his head. Let's say maybe the toxicology didn't come out yet. So I'm gonna just go with the assumption that maybe he got drunk, maybe he was playing around, he tripped over something, fell butts in the back of his head, fell face first in the water, was knocked out cold, and nobody was around to actually help him.
So how was he playing around by himself? He's just playing around by himself.
I mean,
I
mean, if you drunk, it ain't no telling what you might be doing by yourself or with a group of people that other people might have been drunk. Nobody's in the right mind when they drunk.
This was a big ass island. I seen it.
He might have went out. Okay, all right, boom. So let's do a little better. Let's do a better story. Let's say he was drunk. He ran out to the bushes to go take a piss, but he decided to go out towards the water. His friends were still doing whatever they was doing, or whoever he was with was doing whatever they was doing. He went out to take his piss. Stumbled over something, fell, bust his head on a rock, fell over in the water and drowned. By the time the friend realized that he'd been gone for a long ass time, they probably drunk out their mind too, or whatever. They probably thinking, well, he probably went back, blah, 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 or they don't know where the fuck he went. Like it's kind of a lot of different ways you could look at it where it can.
Phone and he not there, and you just leave. I get that drunk, wasted.
So okay, even in that instance, explain the argument and why he don't have his phone when all this happens.
Maybe that. See, now y'all got me trying to be the person that's taking up for the folks, and I don't want people to be commenting. I don't want. I don't want the comments. Yeah, I don't want the comments to be talking about. Oh, no, that nigga Jay, he signed with the folks. No, bro, I ain't signed with the folks.
I'm just saying, explain. I'm just saying these are facts.
All right, so all right. So I can probably come up with something for that. Let's think. Maybe he had his phone was in his hoodie or some jack or his. Damn, they found him with all his clothes on though.
Now try to make scenarios.
Okay, so basically, maybe it could have been a situation where he might have left his phone on the boat.
Well, the friends took the phone, and the argument was about the phone. He specifically was heard saying, "Give me my phone back."
I thought they said that it was somebody else saying that.
It was him.
So they confirmed that it was him.
I seen the parents on Good Morning America. It was him saying, "Give me my phone back."
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all a story real quick. It's kind of off topic.
I was about to say, well, look it up, LBC. Look it up.
I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. It's a little bit off topic. It'll make sense whenever I finish it.
All right.
Story. He 16, 17, maybe 18. Actually, he was probably like 17, 18 or some shit. Like he was a new EMT person though. Basically, it was a hazing thing where they took it. They ended up taking the boy's phone. Whole time they take his pants off. It's fucking heavy.
Going in and out, bro.
I mean, they probably. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Damn. What was I looking up, PG?
I don't know. We was talking about the argument,
Hey, but like
about him saying, "Give my phone back."
What, HB?
Like you were saying, PG, that picture, that was a crazy picture. Them politics is like different.
What's that?
Just the politics when you bring up the picture, how everybody connected.
The judge and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, connected. That reminded me of the boy that when they found in the gym, rolled up in the mat.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all.
Them type of situations.
It's a lot of it's a lot of unanswered questions still. It's a lot of unanswered questions. So all we can do is speculate. That's all we doing is speculating. That's all we can do is speculate.
Hey,
but,
I hear you, LBC. Well, fuck that. Watch y'all kids and tell them don't be hanging around them folks.
For sure.
Speculate, guesstimate, all we want. Keep your kids out their presence. Don't let this happen.
I'm only on the real PG. I'm saying that as a disclaimer because they're gonna tear our ass up on the Paul. They're gonna tear us up on the comments saying this, that, and the third. This is our. We just speculating. This is our opinion, and if you don't like our opinion,
it is what it is. I ain't gonna say that. Go fuck yourself.
Nah.
Say that.
And that too.
I'm gonna say that.